Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the accordion block in Nextr in WordPress. This is a part of a series of videos taking a look at Nextr's blocks one by one. To get started, let's go ahead and open up a brand new blank page to take a look at this block on its own. Alright, once we're here, let's take care of a few housekeeping things just for the beginners out there. If this right-hand sidebar isn't here, there's this button called Settings beside Publish. Go ahead and click on that, and this is where all of our parameters to toggle and configure for the block will show up. Next, let's give our page a title, just to keep things organized. And last but not least, let's add the block itself. There's this icon over here in the top left corner. Click on that and it'll show us the block inserter. Now we can either search for it or scroll down, and you can see Nextr blocks is right here and accordion is right here. So let's just drag and drop that into our workspace. Oops. Okay, and let's close the block inserter, and let's start off with our little toolbar over here. Now we have the plus icon to add a new one, and we have the minus icon to remove the latest. Okay, now we can go ahead and insert our content over here, and we have our layout tab here, and let's start off with this. So content, we have our items over here, and the titles can be from a dynamic input such as a post title, a URL, a comment, or something or some other, but we can just manually input here. Okay, and we can either use content over here, so just type it in, or we can use the editor, right? And we can insert a block here, so pricing table as an example, how much is it? And then for this one, let's go ahead and head over to our document overview, and we can switch between these, or head back to our accordion here, our main block here, I should say, and let's see if something changes. Okay, as you can see, it doesn't appear. So what we'll have to do here is add a paragraph, and to this accordion over here, and we'll just have to deal with that, and we'll call this question 2. Okay, answer 2, and then the same for this one, question 3, and we'll have to add a paragraph over here, and let's say answer 3. Okay, and that works just fine. Now, going back to our contents over here, we can add another one, and then we can also drag and drop these over here, but as you can see, it doesn't follow, so we'll just have to leave them at that. And we can also toggle the icon to show it, so these plus icons here, and we have we can put it on the left or on the right. We can change the select and the active icon, change it to something else like a circle or a square, whatever you want. We can also show an expand or collapse one, so we can open them all or close them all, change the alignment, and change the label of the text over there. And we have some extra options here, so we can either have it on hover, so when you hover it's going to open, or on click, such as how we have it on default. We can also change our title tags here, and we set that from our global settings. We can also force them open, so once you click it you can't close it, and carousel connection ID, and then we can also enable schema markup over here. Next we have style, so typography for the titles. It's heading 1 by default, heading or whatever by default, but we can also change them from here to whatever we feel necessary. And we can also change our alignment. We can change the active color to be something else, right? And then our normal color will be black, and our active color will be red, for instance. There you go. And we can also change the title background, description and content for each one of them. So here it probably won't change because these have their own attributes as they are separate paragraphs. And we can change our background over here. We can add a background color. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Oops. Something a bit light. Something where it won't disappear, and that should be fine, I guess. We can add a shadow for our icon. We can change the indentation and the size. We can change the front icon as well. Settings for that, and then our hover style is here, so we can have it as lines and stuff, just to make it look a bit more neat. And then again, at the very end, we have our advanced settings, which are common to all Nextdoor blocks. So we have our global styles over here, spacing, background, border, on-scroll animations, display conditions, our hard position settings, the index, our responsive settings to hide us on desktop, tablet, and our mobile. So let's go ahead and click on Publish and take a look at how this accordion looks like on our live site. So here we have it on our live site. The number 1 is going to be open by default. We can open 2 here. We can open 3. And there is our accordion block in WordPress Nextdoor. Very easy to toggle and configure, and very nice to look at. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, as it really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. Show this kind of video to other nerds like us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Hey, if you found this video helpful, be sure to check out one of our other videos, or go ahead and check out our channel and subscribe to see more content like this.